Good morning, folks. So today has been kind of a sit around do nothing day. Mom is heavily affected by gravity. Not only does she fall down a lot, but she can't get out of bed either. So we've been sitting around watching TV and going, look, I got a blister on my finger even. But anyhow, I really don't know what to get her for her birthday. I've got her a couple little trinkets, so it ain't much of nothing. So I started to do this birdhouse, and by golly, I'm going to finish it up and give it to her anyhow. So these are pretty easy. All these holes here, the little ones, you just lace up. And then you stick a block of wood in there, nail it around the edges, cut it off where it's somewhat of a peak, and nail a license plate over the top. They're quick and easy, and for these throwaway junk store boots like this, I get about 25 bucks for them, maybe a little more. I've sold them for, I think one of them that was a little more fancy, I sold it for 45 bucks, and I get the boots basically for free. The Rags and Wags, they sell used shoes. They sell, used everything. The people donate stuff. It's kind of like Goodwill in a way, and they put it up for sale. But after a while, if it doesn't sell, if it sits there on the shelf long enough, they throw it in the free bin out back in the store, and that's where I got these. They were in the free box, so they didn't cost me anything. And leather thong like this. It's basically scrap leather. License plate, definitely scrap. Handful of nails, a little bit of time. So they're actually kind of a profitable little birdhouse. But they're in there watching TV. So I'm gonna finish this up. Give it to her anyway. She can have two of them. They don't match anyhow. She can put one on one side of the house, one on the other side of the house. I don't know what else to get her. I really don't. She doesn't need anything. She doesn't really want anything. And I got to get her something. She's my mom, for crying out loud. So here we go. So then you get down to that point. You want to cut this long one off, about the same length as the other one. Put a long tapered point on it, on both of them. Like so. And then I need a pointy, let's see. Like so. And then I need a pointy pocket knife. Hold on a second. Okay, so I got an X-Acto knife. Okay, so the top string, you want to put a slot right about there. In there like that. And I need some pointy pliers. Hold off. Okay, so what you do is you cut a slot in the upper one. For sure the upper one, because that pulls it downward. And you poke your pointy pliers through there. This is what they call rattlesnake braid. Or saddle string braid. Grab the tip of the lower string and pull it on up through like so, like that, and then the upper string again, which used to be the lower string, you cut another slot in it. Oops, and you don't cut out to the edge like I just did. Dang it. This X-Acto knife is getting dull. Okay, then you poke your pliers through there, grab the lower string, and pull it through the slot. Like that. Then you do it again. Always the upper string, and pull the lower one down through it. I'll trim off that piece I sliced out to the edge. You can sharpen those X-Acto knives. That one needs it badly. The blades aren't that expensive, but they are, you can sharpen them. Okay, just like that. And that gives the bird a perch before going into the hole. Might do one more just so the smooth side is down. There we go, just like that. They call that a rattlesnake braid because it kind of looks like a rattlesnake rattle. That little tab that I cut out to the edge, I'll cut that off with a pair of scissors so it doesn't show. Okay, so block of firewood that I kind of shaped oval with a hatchet. Stuff that into the top of the boot. Like so. Like so. And then nail it on there.
That's about as far as I can get the second line. Uh-huh.
Okay, so then need an old license plate and roughly center someplace. You want to fold it in half. About like that. And then take a piece of wire, go around it like so. Like that. Slide that over there. Just like that. Put that over the top of the birdhouse and kind of squish it down till it forms. Like so. Like that. And then found some more nails in it. And that's all there is to it.
I got this cool picture, look.